Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel the day before. And welcome back to the first video of the year on my channel. Today we're going to be discussing a pretty serious topic though, and let's just get into it. I have made a previous video about Neil Gaiman and the accusations against him from multiple women. Well, there is a new article out where the women are speaking on the record about their experiences. The story broke about Neil Gaiman and these allegations back in July, and Tortoise Media broke the news. And, there were ways to deny that, these allegations were true because the women used pseudonyms or only their first names, and there wasn't the full extent of, their stories and what had happened to them. However, this new article by Lila Shapiro, titled "There Is No Safe Word," speaks to these 8 women who had similar experiences with Gaiman, 4 of which also participated in Tortoise's podcast. So we learn the full names of these women. Scarlett Pavlovich, who was 22 when she met Amanda Palmer, who is Gaiman's ex-wife. And then, their friendship led to her babysitting for them and meeting Gaiman, where afterward the allegations took place. Another accuser is Kendra Stout, and she was just 18 years old when she first met Gaiman at a book signing in Florida. So their relationship turned physical 3 years later, and she alleges that he assaulted her sexually in the worst way during a trip to the Cornish countryside. Catherine Kendall, who was 22 when she first met Gaiman, also spoke out. And so you see a pattern. These are all young women, right? And she alleges that Gaiman attempted to assault her after she told him she didn't want to have consensual relations with him. And she said that years later he gave her $60,000 for therapy. And that is in a recorded phone call where he puts it to make up for the damage. So, that's very interesting as well. But, when this first came out, honestly, I believe the stories of these women. A lot of the times when, men claim to be these bastions of morality and stuff like that, it's hiding something else. It's just like if somebody tells you, oh, I'm an honest person, you should really trust everything I have to say. You know what? If you are an honest person, I will be able to tell that, and you should not have to say it that way. And after saying it that way, I do not trust you. But anyway, my point is that, I did from the get-go believe these allegations. He had these women call him master, and this is from different women telling different stories, and the stories are so similar. And, that makes it also very much more believable, in my opinion. However, I really did, just like when it came out, I was like, no, no, no. Now, is that to say that this takes away from the magic when I read The Ocean at the End of the Lane? No, that was my personal experience, and it was an impactful experience reading that, and I don't think this situation takes away from my personal experience. It's just like me enjoying the Harry Potter movies and thinking of those movies in a way that, Daniel Radcliffe, after making those movies, or maybe even during, he was part of the Trevor Project, and I was really proud of his work with the Trevor project, and I will always think of him as Harry Potter. Like, if anything comes out new that has a different Harry Potter, I'm not watching it, but you know what I'm saying, right? The words of J.K. Rowling on Twitter or somewhere else does not impact those memories of me reading the books to my children as they grew up. And it does not impact the memories I have of watching the movies and the way those movies made me feel. So that's how I feel about Neil Gaiman as well. Any of the work that I have enjoyed of his, whatever he has done, you know, it does not take away from that for me. However, I think what he did to those women, and I do believe he did it, I feel like that was monstrous. Absolutely monstrous behavior. And I don't feel like any woman should call him master. In fact, I will call him monster.